over time, my like serve started to get more powerful and faster, and repetition really helped there.
Yeah, I love that. As a former libero, a scary serve is not what I would like to pass.
Hi, I'm Maggie Fisher. I'm on 12 travel for NVVA, and I go to J. Luton Simpson.
Did you forget for a second?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So first off, one thing I'm going to ask you that's not in your paper, what has your team been doing since we had to cancel practices?
We've been texting a lot, and sometimes we have group FaceTimes.
Are you guys on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah? You got to tag NVVA and we'll share your videos. Okay. All right. So let's talk about when we were in the gym. What's your number one skill that you think you've gotten better at?
I think I've gotten a lot better at passing and like moving my feet towards the ball.
Ooh, that's good. What are some of your favorite drills that help you do that?
When Coach Casey hits at us and like we do like a hitting line, but sometimes we pass for it. Mm-hmm. And then we do this other drill where it's called servers versus passers, and like the server serves, there's like 3 people on each side of the net, and then the rest of the team is serving, and then they serve, and then you have to try to get it.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a one you'll play for the rest of your volleyball career. Mm-hmm. What's maybe like a second one to passing? What's like something that you're kind of getting better at, but passing's number one?
Probably setting and serving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're together?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about being a setter or?
Kinda.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. All right. So what's one of your favorite things about practice?
Learning the new drills.
Ooh, and see, now you got to give me some examples.
I like the drills that we do for the agility part of practice. Mm-hmm. Like the trampoline one where you have to do like the running thing from the cones.
Ooh, yes, I remember that one.
Yeah. And then I like learning the drills in practice, like the passing ones, and yeah.
What's a drill that you guys just do that's kind of just for fun? It's like maybe just like a game or?
We do a lot of queens, like at the end of practice. Like we do like 15 minutes of that at the end of practice. And at the beginning, we do like short court for a couple minutes so we can warm up.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what I see you guys when I walk into the gym. That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's one thing that you really like about tournaments?
I like hanging out with my team, like when we don't have a game and we're just waiting. Or I like working the games, and I like playing against the other teams.
Okay, so when you guys are just hanging out, what kind of stuff do you do when you're in camp, right? Or do you walk around?
We make TikToks a lot. And we just like talk about the game and stuff like that. Okay,
and then what's your, I always like to work the book when I had to work, but it's a lot different than when I was there. It was a little bit easier. Yeah. So what's one of your favorite things to do when you work?
Line judging.
Oh, do you whip?
And I like the scoreboard.
Like the flip scoreboard?
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do a push?
The score sheet? Yeah, I've had to do that a couple
times. So here's another question that's not on the paper.
Okay.
So what are some of your goals for next year?
Some of my goals are to play back row for the team I play for next year, and to have my jump serve or try to get it.
Yeah, like a jump float?
Yeah.
Or do you watch volleyball on TV?
Yeah, sometimes.
Have you seen the girls kind of do like a hop serve?
Yeah.
So they don't do all the steps, but it's just a up and fast one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a good one to start with. Mm-hmm. All right, so here's another tough question. So how old are you?
I'm 12.
So in 5 years, when you're 17,
hmm
what do you want to be doing?
I want to play for my high school volleyball.
What high school are you going to go to?
Loudoun County.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a good
Yeah.
high school. Do you go to many of their games?
Yeah, I go to a lot of them.
Do you have any favorite players?
Not really. Well, one of my friends, her sister plays for county.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I like her a lot. So she's
like her a
really
lot?
good.
Does anyone in your family play volleyball?
No.
No. If you could teach them one thing, the most important thing, what would it be?
Serving.
Serving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Casey always says serving is like the most important part of the game. So.
That's true. That's true. What are, I guess, kind of when you're a parent, like what are some things that your parents do that support you that you really, really like?
They always like tell me what I could do better. So I like that so I can improve. And they always cheer on me.
Good. You got some good parents.
Yep.
All right, girl. Those are all my questions.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Marley. I'm 18. I'm on the 18's travel team, and I go to Riverside.
All right. And what has your team been doing since our season was kind of closed where we couldn't meet in person anymore?
We've been doing a lot of like FaceTimes and group chats, and we always send each other TikToks, and we try to keep in touch until we're able to get back together again.
That's good. What's a fun TikTok that you guys all done it, or?
We like to do Renegade.
Okay. That's a good one. So thinking back kind of on this season when we were in the gym, what's maybe the number one skill that you think that you kind of got better at, or maybe like polished?
Definitely setting. I have a passion for setting, but I'm a hitter, so I don't get to do it often. And I used to work with Kelly a lot, my setter, and we would do just reps back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And my hands like slowly over the season started to get more legal, and it just worked out great because I was getting my reps and so was she.
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes in that middle position, you just can't get out of the way. So you have to set the ball.
Can't.
So were there any drills that kind of helped you do that besides just hanging out with Kelly?
Definitely butterfly. We did a lot of that to warm up and like get the basics and the fundamentals. But sometimes we would add like pepper butterfly, so I'd get to set whoever, just random people.
Yeah, I always think that middles have to pass and set too.
Yes.
Maybe what's like the number two then outside of setting?
Definitely my serving. I've gotten like a faster hit because of all the work we've done. We've done a lot of serve, receive, and serve because that's like the basic, most important thing to do at our level. So we would just do serve, 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 and receive, receive, receive. And like over time, my like serve started to get more powerful and faster, and repetition really helped there.
Yeah, I love that. As a former libero, a scary serve is not what I would like to pass. A scary float serve. So what are your favorite things about practice?
I like the energy we had. We were always like having fun and Kitty. So sorry, my cat.
It's okay. I have a dog. Luckily, she's just taking a nap.
Usually, I don't know why she's acting up now. She likes my voice. Usually we have like so much energy, and that kind of translates into our play. So like there was never a drill where we just go through the motions. It was always like gameplay, fast and fun, and that was definitely my favorite part about practice.
Yeah, you guys are definitely a fun team. I remember watching you at Cap Classic against one of the Metro teams, and they were like all grumpy, and you guys were all happy, and you won.
Yes.
What's a drill that you guys just do for fun that you really like?
Free ball tennis. It's very, very simple, but like we start playing mind games with each other, and we do short, long, and you try to find a pattern, but then there's that one person that comes in and messes it up, and like it's really competitive in our team. Like free balling is serious, like very serious.
Yes, I love sending a good free ball. It can score.
Yes.
So shifting over to tournaments, what are some of your favorite things about tournaments now that you've been to all kinds of tournaments, I'm sure, since you're playing volleyball really little?
I just I like the fact that there's 3 days of play or 2 days, like it's multiple days. So if you make a mistake, you can make it up in the next set, next match, next day. So you have time to redeem yourself. And like, it's just, I love practice, but coming together and putting that all together in tournaments makes it so much more worth it when you start winning against other teams. And it's just really fun to see other people like doing well too on the things that they practice and like practice, and then like just comes together. It's great.
Yeah, I love that. Do you find that now that you're older, you kind of get more excited for your teammates when they do good things than you used to?
Yeah. It used to be like, yay, but now it's like, you worked on this for hours, now you got it. And it's just that much great because you see them struggle and work through it at practice, and then it just happens in the game after all that work, and it feels good.
Yeah, it feels good to watch your team succeed for sure. So what are some things that you do at tournaments at your like team camp? Do you guys like doing TikToks? Do you braid each other's hair? What do you do?
We do a lot of TikToks, of course. We also do like this thing where it's like a team cuddle, so everybody kind of like piles on each other and like cuddles, and it's warm and it's nice. And we also do like little warm-ups together and take trips like walking.
Was it tour of the courts?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just go around the convention center and watch other teams and talk and bond.
So you're playing collegiately next year. What are some of your goals that you have set going in?
I definitely want to come in the best shape that I can. We have college workouts already given to us, but since of the COVID situation, the gyms are closed, so we've had to improvise, and the trainer has set different things. I want to come in there with the biggest energy I can, because this means a lot to me, and I'm hopefully we get to play, but I want to come in, and there's a lot of middles on the team already, but I want to work to the point where I can start as a freshman, and that's a huge goal, but I think I can get there with the right amount of passion and drive.
Yeah, that's a great answer. That's a good direction. So even if, this stuff is trying to steer you the other way, remember what you said and go back to that. So this might be the only tough question. So how old are you?
18.
So when you are 23, so in 5 years, what do you think you'll be doing, or what do you want to be doing?
That's like graduated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's easy. I want to be a foreign service officer and work at an embassy as a diplomat. That's where my parents do that. So like I kind of grew up with that around me, and like I want my children to grow up overseas too. And I'm really passionate about trying to ease like international relations and try to work with different countries, and that's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, it sounds like they've been able to share what they do and share it well. So you're not deterred from what they do, but you like it.
Right, yeah.
Good. Does anyone in your family play volleyball?
My brother, when I force him. My mom used to, but she got cut. My aunt used to play, I want to say just high school, and that's it.
So if you had to teach them one of the most important things to the game nowadays, like the game right now, what would you teach them?
Probably about angles. Those are like the 101, like angles. You can hit it hard, but it might not go the way that you want it if you don't have the right touch to the ball. Mm-hmm. So definitely angles, and like it's definitely a mind game. So definitely like mental tricks and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, do you have an example of one that you do?
Like a mental trick?
Yeah.
Pick on the weakest passer when I go back to her.
Cutthroat.
It just doesn't work out for the other team if they can't get a pass. I know that I know hitters want to hit, but if there's no pass, there's no pass, there's no set. It just kind of throws the whole game off if there's no serve receive. So go ahead and target the person that's struggling with that and
You're
get
only
the
gonna
job
make
done.
them. You're only gonna make them better. They need reps.
Reps, all the reps count.
All right. So my last question: what are some things that your parents did to support you throughout your career that you really, really liked?
That's the hardest question. They've done like everything from getting me a jump rope when I first started. My dad coached my LYV team and he ran it like a club team, and we were all like just crazy, like working out before the games. And they've done so much. They've driven me everywhere, kept me fed. I can't put into a list how much they've already done for me. Like I don't know, they've done everything you could possibly think of, done, because they want to see me do my best. And I'm just so grateful for their gifts and their like presents, like nothing else. Like they just everything. Period.
Yeah, that's amazing. You got some good parents there.
I do.
All right. Well, thanks, Marley. Super easy.
Thanks for letting me do the interview.